they were trying to, the Allied American forces were trying to take that. You were sent up on a detached service to try to help out in this.
That's right. And my job with this little 4 or 5 man group was to effect communication between aircraft and help them bomb the Japanese troops.
Right, just give close support to the infantry there.
Give close air support to the frontline infantry to aid the infantry in dislodging.
Would you be with some officer and he would be calling in and you would pass the information on to him? How did that work?
Well, the officer, in the airstrikes, we had a jeep full of radio gear, and the captain was in charge of our 5-man unit, but the 3 of us would go off on the front lines and to conduct these airstrikes, communicate with the airplanes flying overhead. And it would be somebody drove the jeep, myself, and the captain, just the 3 of us.
And your job is to coordinate airstrikes to support the ground troops. What kind of airplanes were you talking to?
Oh, we used to have P-38s.
P-38s, okay. A pretty hot airplane.
P-51s, Mustangs,
okay.
P-47s. So the P-38s, P-51s, P-47s.
Were they pretty accurate? I mean, could they follow your orders pretty?
Yeah. We had the infantry put out things which was brilliant, bright plastic. Infantry flying force.
Okay.
Very brilliant colors.
To show where they are.
And that delineated the front furthest positions. That was telling the pilots to make sure they dropped their bombs away from.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
We were just behind those.
Now, did they do strafing, napalm, or bombs, or all of them?
All 3.
All 3.
All 3.
Okay.
They would drop their bombs first, 500-pounders, which means a heck of a rock, 500-pounders, and then they would drop napalm, and that's terrible. Fire.
Now, how long were you doing this job?
Oh, not very long. A couple of weeks.
Okay.
And then after the napalm attacks, they would just fly over the area and strafe. Use up their ammunition. And I didn't see how anything could live.
What's that?
On a hillside with napalm.
So you did that for a couple of weeks, and then what happened to you then?
And then that's all we were needed.
Real stories, real voices. Subscribe to Gold Reels, American Archives, and be part of the legacy.